Hello, this is Leslie Mansell from LMA Presents 2020. This is our 4th edition, and I want to start off by thanking the Connecticut Historical Society, Connecticut Cultural Heritage Arts Program, and Kate Schramm. Thank you so much, Kate. I also want to thank John Mansell Young, Tang, that's how y'all know him, Tang, that's my baby, and he is my technical director. And also, I want to thank Bill Mokarski, my pianist. So my guest today is Lael Williams. Lael Williams is the fruit that doesn't fall far from the tree. Her tree is her mom, Anne-Marie Williams, Jetta, whom you met on my last show, and John Tang is my fruit from my tree. So the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. That's my theme this summer. I'm going to start off with a song, and then you'll see Lael Williams. Let's go. It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away. Now my love is just a rainy day. I love you so. How much you'll never know. But you went away. Untouchable memories seem to keep haunting me of a love so true that once turned all my gray skies blue, but then you disappeared. Now my eyes are filled with tears. I'm wishing you were here. Soft with love are my thoughts of you. Now that you're gone, I just don't know what to do. If only you were here, you'd wash away my tears. The sun would shine, and once again you'd be mine, oh mine. But in reality, your love could never be, 'cause you took your love away from me. Oh, you took your love away from me. Thank you. I told you I love to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, Lael Williams.
What's up, everybody? You may have known me, and if you don't know me, my name is Lael Williams. Last week, you were able to see my mom, and if you didn't know, that's her, Jetta, and I am her fruit. So first, I just want to say that I am a native of Hartford, Connecticut, very proud. I love it here, and I always have this saying, for us, by us, and when I say that, it's for Hartford, by Hartford, and that's where I was raised and bred, and that's where I want to give my bread and butter back to the youth and my family, team, friends, with a Z and without, with an S, so I appreciate it all. All right, so I'm mixed. I have a couple of cultural mixes. So my mom gave you a little background information. But I am Cherokee Indian. That's from my grandmother, and I'm African from my great-grandfather, my great-grandmother, and I am Jamaican. So those are my little mix that makes me hot. My favorite color is red. Why I need to say that? Because sometimes you just gotta tell somebody what your favorite color is, just in case you want to get me something. So my first love is God. I always had him instilled in me from a youth. My mom to my grandparents, you know, that's something that's been very big to me. It's what keeps me going, and I know that God gave me a gift of dance. My mom danced with me in her womb, so that probably added a little bit in there, a reason why I love dance. And so in this segment, I'm going to kind of take you on a little journey of from where I started in dance, when I took a pause from dance, because I really want to know, am I doing it for me because I can dance, or am I doing it because my mom dances, or because everyone else says I do dance, or that's how everyone else knows me. So I have my own journey with that. So other than that, I love to dance. It's definitely my gift from God, from professionally, and it's something that just could not be stopped. So what do? I want to share with you my morning routine, because I feel like the first thing in the morning, you have to give praise to God, that you're breathing, that you have life, that I have a roof over my head, that I have food in the fridge, that I was able to provide for my family even on unemployment during this time. And so I'm just very blessed that even through COVID, this time was given to me to curate and create and really kind of get back to the roots of what I do. So I'm going to take this off because I'm going to be sweating. And we're going to start off with my first song, is Wake Up This Morning. So let's get that popping. So I get up, I get ready, I'm in the mirror, I'm like, come on, Lael, we gotta get it. Today's the day, we gotta get it. We gotta get together. So let's take a little break. Let's talk about dance. So, as I was saying, I always thought that dance was because my mom did it. Everyone would see me, Lael, the dancer. Yeah, she's the dancer, Lael. Well, I didn't come overnight like this. It took a lot of work. In fact, I was a girl who liked to be in the back, you know, everyone dancing, I'm following in the back, looking good. Until one day, my instructor, Keisha Hudgens, from the Artist Collective, she invited me to the front. And that changed my life. I had roles, star roles, and I was humble. Because everybody knows people have a part, prima donna, whatever it may be. They're not really humble. They're not really nice. And they're, sometimes they don't want to help. You know, as a dancer or part of the team, when you see your other teammate not on the level that you need to be, you should reach out to help them, because when we're working together, we're all in the same team. So, sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. So let's talk about my break. So this is kind of tough to say, because it's not something that I normally talk about. So during my dance career, I had a little moment where I woke up one day and I couldn't move. And nobody knew what the problem was. And every day it progressed over and over until one day I was in school, high school, and the teacher was talking to me, and my head just, it fell on the desk. And I couldn't pick it up. So after some tests and stuff and weeks in the hospital, they found out I had ADDM. That's acute disseminating efflux. That's when the white blood cells attack the myelin sheath of the brain. There's nothing you can really do about that. It's the case. So what did I do about that? Well, one, I couldn't dance. And that's what always defined me in a way. And so it broke me. And I didn't know what I was going to do. But through physical therapy, they said, well, what do you do? I said, I dance. They said, well, show us some moves. So this side was a little paralyzed though, so I couldn't move it. But I had this one arm that could do it. And the physical therapist said, well, when you do it, just fill out the muscles so that both arms could go. And so for months, this one arm, but this one would go, and then little by little it would grow until, as you see right now, dance came back. And so dance saved me. So I am very appreciative of dance. I will dance till my heart bursts because it's what God gave me as a gift. And so during that time of recovery, I did mortuary science. I connected with the dead, if you could say. I took a break, and I was still teaching because I taught a lot for this program called Footlights that I currently own now. But during that time with mortuary science, I got to connect deeper with myself and connect deeper with other people through their deaths. And I was invited to perform for a funeral. And I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the gift that God gave me to share was something that I should give back. And so during that time, I was going through a lot as a dancer. I wasn't walking. I was learning how to walk again, how to talk, how to eat food. And that was a precursor to what I have today. And this will be the first time kind of announcing it to everyone here. So thank you for the space to do it. But I currently have RRMS. And that's relapsing remitted multiple sclerosis. And I've always kept it to myself because some people, when you tell them you got something, they treat you real different. They don't mean to, but they do. They worry about your well-being, even through this COVID. You know, my mom, I love her, but she was almost the worst person at the moment for me because I'm like, I know what the doctors are saying. I know what the statistics are saying. I know, Mom, I know. But I cannot hide in the house. I have to keep moving forward. And so dance helps me move forward and it helps me release. So this last piece, I think I have time for maybe one more piece. So I'm going to share this with you so that you can see another technique. What I did before was not like getting loose, just kind of bucking, as they say. This one's going to be more of a modern, because that's more of some of the foundational technique that I have with dancing. So let's do it. So this song is called With You. And he lost somebody who was dear to him, a best friend. I've lost friends as well. So this is just kind of a free movement of me, kind of just saying where I was at that time.
Lael Williams so much for being my guest today. And I gotta bring Mama back in. Come on back in, Mama. Come on back in. The fruit don't fall far from the tree. My son, just come over here for a second also. Emery and I, we are the trees, and here is our fruit. I want to thank you so much to the Connecticut Historical Society, Kim Schramm, and also to Bill McCarskey for doing my music, and to my guest for this week, the fabulous Lael Williams, and her wonderful mom you saw last week. My fruit, John Mansell Young, Teddy Sauce. So thank you so much, Leslie Mansell. We'll see you next week. God bless everyone.